in search for good entertainment. Critic discretion is advised.
I'm gonna have to make a mental note to myself. Do not see a movie that everyone says is terrible. Actually, you know what? Better yet, do not see a movie that has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. And action. Preview, review. Norm of the North. So Norm of the North is an animated film about a polar bear named Norm, voiced by Rob Schneider, who enjoys twerking while listening to his iPod in the Arctic. Yeah, that's a thing. And at some point, he decides to travel to New York City to stop an evil land developer from putting houses up in the Arctic. Because we all know that the Arctic is prime real estate. I can't even joke my way out of this review. I can't do it. Mom, I love you! Peace out, guys. I'm so sorry. I just can't do this. I regret nothing! Okay, enough fooling around. You probably clicked on this review wondering what the hell were you thinking, Chris? I'm asking myself that exact same question. What I do know is this. I went to go see this in the Dollar Theater, and this is what happened. During the second half of the movie, a young boy sitting behind me, who I would estimate was about 5 years old, was so bored that he got out of his seat and started walking around the theater. And even after he sat back down, he still complained. Towards the end of the movie, it fades out for a second, and I hear him go, "Is it over?" And then it fades back into more movie, and I hear him go, "Oh, man." So if the kids at the Dollar Theater hated this movie, then try to imagine where I'm coming from so you can have a little bit of sympathy. I am a grown man. I know my parents would disagree, but hey, opinions. I sat through this entire film and I regret every single second of forcing myself to sit there through sheer willpower. My God! Okay, calm down. You have a video to do. You can do this. Alright, I'm good. Let's continue. There are so many problems with this feature, with the biggest offender being the animation. The animation is incredibly subpar, if not below that. This movie looks like it belongs on Nickelodeon. Distance shots where people are farther away, you couldn't even see much definition in their faces or structure. They look like freaking stick figures with dots and lines. Even the setting and backgrounds were terrible. The buildings looked like 3D rectangles with smaller rectangles and squares to represent doors and windows. Well done. Oscar winner right here. My other major problem is the story. It makes no sense. The basic premise that I mentioned earlier is only there to keep this film moving forward. It gives this film a reason to exist. Every scene is full of random scenarios that consist of slapstick comedy, fart jokes, and piss humor. And let me tell you something, I did not laugh, giggle, or smile during this entire movie. There's an excuse that gets thrown around quite often, and people just say, it's a kid's movie. It's been proven that an animated movie can be for adults as well as kids. So kids' movie is not going to cut it. This is inexcusable. Guys, if you want to go see this movie, go ahead. This is simply me giving my opinion. But, fair warning, your IQ points are at stake here, guys. You need those. They're important. Because without them, we can't operate in everyday life. And I guarantee if you watch Norm of the North, you'll feel slightly dumber. You know how I know this? Because you'll be shocked at how lazy, unfunny, cartoonish, and stupid this film is. Norm of the North gets the big, fat, dreaded 0 out of 5. I thought about it. I don't have to think twice. This is the worst animated movie I've ever seen. And I think that's a fair question for you guys. What is the worst animated movie that you've ever seen? Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, punch that like button, and I'll see you guys next time on Preview Review. Thanks for watching! And that's why we call it maturity.